This is Ocean's Moonlit Pathways, and I'm Miss MJ XOXO. This reading is on Chloe Bailey, but before I start, here's my disclaimer. Everything I say is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. My readings are subject to interpretation, and they should not be taken as absolute. So we know that Chloe, I was gonna say was, but yeah, she was a child star, right? Because she's a grown woman right now. She's seen career longevity, but she could have been groomed by the industry or Hollywood. She could win a court case ruled in your favor. So there's a case that she could win. And it says release diss track, expose X in a diss track. Diss track gets good reviews. So she may release some type of diss track. Maybe she wrote lyrics about an ex, or an ex that she was dating could diss her. I don't know. It says poor concert ticket sales, not able to sell out arena, cancels tour dates due to poor ticket sales. So she could be dealing with issues with selling out shows. Inspirational, wise counsel, highly respected for their wisdom and beautiful soul. So Chloe could be someone that gives really good advice. People could look up to her and reach out to her when they are in need of advisement and support. I also feel like there could be, I've seen a lot of mother figures in her energy. So there could be like older women, maybe even her own mom that she trusts and views as wise counsel in her life. It says exposed for sexual and physical violence against someone close to them. The R word, you know what I'm saying? So someone could be into some things. Someone in her energy could be into some things. Maybe not even in her energy, but in the energy of someone that she's connected to. I feel like somebody's going to be exposed in the industry, and a lot of artists are going to come out and express what could have happened to them. I feel like, you know how everybody talks about the narcissistic collapse, because a lot of people now are starting to recognize the signs of narcissists. So a lot of people are coming forward and telling their stories. So I feel like a lot of artists are going to start coming out, even if the person is not a narcissist. I feel like a lot of people are at some point going to, because I feel like I've seen this in a lot of readings. A lot of artists are going to come out and start talking about what they've experienced in the industry with a particular, if not one person, a certain group of, for some reason the word gatekeepers came into my head, but I don't know. Somebody secretly recorded a conversation. No one trusts you now. Leak conversation, videos, or music of adversaries. So this is something that could have happened, is going to happen in the near future. She could be an award-winning artist. Has she won any awards? If this is not her, this is someone in her energy. Chloe could have expensive taste. She could be materialistic. She could be a big spender. Hey, big spender. A song or film that she releases could flop. This could be past, present, or future energy. Let's get into the tarot. So this is about a mother figure, but this could also be Chloe. I dropped something. This could be a mother figure, but it could also be Chloe, because it's the Queen of Cups. That's water sign energy. I know Chloe is a Cancer. She could be very emotional about something right now. It could be romantic. She could be feeling blue. There's something with her intuition, because the Queen of Cups is also intuitive. But there's something with her intuition. I'm getting the energy of like knowing something's going on, knowing something's wrong, but not quite being able to put your finger on it. Look, another queen. People celebrating. I feel like people could be gossiping about her, talking about her. Somebody could be saying nasty things about her. I'm getting the energy of betrayal, because even how this person has a knife and she's not looking at her, she's looking at this group. So I feel like this person, maybe a friend, a family, somebody close to her, the messenger, could have said something or taken something to this group of people. And these people are celebrating. This is like the gossip scandal energy. Maybe somebody even, for some reason, when I said scandal, I thought of the TV show. I've never watched that TV show a day in my life. So I feel like there could be a connection to the TV show Scandal. Maybe somebody really likes watching that show. But it could be some type of scandalous information and people are celebrating. And I don't know, I'm picking up downfall energy, like praying on someone's downfall. But we have somebody that has betrayed someone and took information to a group. Somebody could legit be a witch. And here go that Three of Cups energy, gossip again. This is about celebrations, parties, groups, community, family. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be doing witchcraft on Chloe. It could even be multiple people. I also get that energy of cooking up stuff. I'm looking at the image, sorry. Look at all these, what is with the queens? The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. So we have air, we have water, and we have the Queen of Cups again. Chloe needs to get out into nature, go by the water. I feel like she needs to cleanse her energy. Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Virgo, Capricorn. Virgo, Capricorn, who else? Yo, I'm like blanked out for some reason right now. What the heck? And I feel like every time I go through this, I'm picking up someone's energy. So somebody's like really confused. I went through this with the DDG reading, and considering that Chloe and DDG are in some ways connected, I feel like there's a connection of like confusion once again. So I don't even know if these people have any, I really don't feel like these women, but you never know. I don't know. Like, I don't be around these people to know what's going on. I don't feel like there's a connection, but you never know. But even with me being confused and blanking out and remembering that I experienced the same thing in DDG's reading. But y'all, sometimes I also channel people playing in my energy. So I was saying Virgo, Capricorn, and I can't think of the other earth sign. Taurus. Somebody wants to be left out of the equation. I feel like a Taurus wants to be left, like, do not involve me in this mess is the energy I just picked up. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. There could be a Taurus or someone with Taurus in their chart that does not want to be involved. Even if the person doesn't, even if the person has Taurus in their chart or they are a Taurus. This person could be just somebody that likes to be at home and doesn't want to get caught up in the drama, but they could be cool with this Queen of Wands. They could be connected to the Queen of Wands in some type of way. They could even low-key be that Queen of Wands, that person that likes to carry information, be someone who betrays people, but when it all comes out, they want to play dumb or act like they don't have anything to do with it. Like, yo, I'm not even thinking about that. I got a lot of things going on in my life right now. I'm not worried about none of that. Don't get me caught up in that. Meanwhile, they're the ones that starting the drama and carrying information and spreading information. Queen of Cups. This gives me mother-daughter energy. Oh, shoot. Y'all know, sometimes I do these readings and like, oh my God. But anyway, I get mother-daughter energy for some reason. And even though they're both queens, the daughter could be a mother herself. I get the energy of death. I pick up the energy of death because we saw this in a Kanye West reading where I felt like this was an urn. So someone can have the energy of death around them. And I don't know why I'm led to say that somebody's mother could die. God bless, God forbid. But that's the energy I'm picking up. Yikes. Collect, analyze information, and that's the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is analytical. That's very air sign energy. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, air sign. I'm even getting law. Did we see something about a lawsuit? There was like a law thing going on. But it says, seek the light of knowledge, illuminate your path. This is something that Chloe needs to do to help her career. She needs to seek the light of knowledge and illuminate her path by pointing out the snakes in her. It's so difficult. Like, I feel like I'm saying something and somebody doesn't want me to say this. Like, I can't even talk. I don't even feel like talking. I feel like something is stopping me from expressing myself. And when I do go to express myself, I like blank out. So I feel like there's somebody that's trying to silence Chloe. That's very air sign energy, NDA energy, very 8 of Swords energy. That card didn't come out, but I'm picking up that energy. I feel like somebody's trying to silence her and stop her from talking about something or even taking action towards something, is the energy I'm receiving. She needs to collect. I feel like this person has collected information on her, analyzed her, and shared it with other people to help themselves in a situation. But then now I also feel like Chloe needs to do this. Chloe needs to move more strategically in her career because there's snakes in her camp, her management, whomever. There's people that she can't trust. Even family she needs to be careful with. There's people that she cannot trust. And look how she's blindfolded, right? When I said like that NDA, 8 of Swords, when you look at the 8 of Swords, the lady has a blindfold on and she's surrounded by the swords. So yeah, it's something that she can't see or doesn't know. She needs to be more strategic. She needs to take the blindfold off because she has the power and strength to do that. She needs to not let anybody silence her. And even with the witchcraft, somebody could be doing witchcraft to, oh baby, somebody could be doing some type of look how I'm talking. Somebody's doing some type of witchcraft to silence her and stop her from speaking her truth. And if not speaking her truth, from using her talent or her skills or her God-given gifts, is the energy I'm picking up. People have been watching her and analyzing her. This makes me think of when she goes to St. Lucia. I feel like she's able to release any blockages. She's able to, oh look, I love this. I love this. She needs to go to Carnival. Like, Carnival is important for her because she's able to release herself when she goes to St. Lucia. There's probably something, it's a door that keeps on opening. Look. I am saying things that somebody does not want to be said. I feel like people are throwing rope, and I take a lot of these readings personally because a lot of the times, like I told you guys in other readings, when I do these readings, it's not just about the celebrities. These are things that go on in my life that I don't know about, and these are probably things that go on in some of your lives because you are attracted to this reading. So the bedroom door kept on opening, and even when I tried to close it, it reopened. I feel like people are trying to force themselves either into her energy or into her life. Maybe she even has a sacred space or place, and people are forcing themselves into it. And even when she closes the door, so there's relationships that she's probably trying to end, and people keep forcing themselves into it. Even I'm getting cord cutting energy. She could be trying to cut the cord with certain connections, and that person or people or whatever keeps reattaching the cord in her life. On top of that, the message that I also just received is, with the fact that the bedroom door keeps opening, is maybe there's an opportunity that Chloe is overlooking. She keeps closing the door on an important opportunity. It's an opportunity that she could be overlooking, and the door kept on opening no matter how much I closed it. So there could be an opportunity that she's overlooking that she needs to take advantage of. It could even include travel, possibly. And I feel like it's so important for her to travel. It's something about St. Lucia that really helps her. It helps her heal. It helps her transform. She makes a lot of friends, like maybe people she could even trust, because I feel like in the industry, obviously, you're surrounded by snakes. The people in your corner that you think are your friends is like gossiping about you. They're celebrating your downfall, plotting on your downfall. It's like, who could you trust? Even mother figures or people you look at as mothers. People you respect and trust. It's a big trust issue that's coming out in this reading. Soul whispers. It's something that her soul is telling her. Didn't I say she needs to go out into nature? She needs to go out into nature, go near the water. Spiritual release. Carnival. This looks like a carnival also. So there's a connection to a carnival. I feel like I've seen that in another reading too. There's a connection to a carnival. Like I said, didn't I say somebody's mom could die? This makes me think of when people release balloons into the air at a memorial. So even if it's not somebody's mother, somebody could end up crossing over. God bless. Very sorry. This also gives me like childhood, like releasing childhood wounds. Things that have been held in for a very long time. Internal state. Soul whispers, and her soul is speaking to her that she needs to free herself from something, maybe even something from childhood. We saw that she had the career longevity, something that she's experienced from childhood, someone that she's been attached to since her childhood. But she needs to be, and you know, with the spiritual release, finding spirit, there's a cord that needs to be cut. There's some type of soul tie, soul connection. There's a contract. This could be in a 3D. This could be a spiritual contract that she could have signed that could be hindering her because of all this witchcraft and stuff people be doing. And the only reason why they have power to do these things is because of these soul ties. Somebody could be coming towards her with a passionate idea. But this person looks like they'll be bringing challenges and obstacles. I feel like a lot of people are trying to block Chloe from achieving major success. Once again with the magic. But also with Chloe, maybe she could be having blockages with writing. Somebody could be stealing her passion to write. And it's impacting her coins. Look at that big coin. Her emotions. Her mind. I'm getting mind control energy for some reason. So I feel like people are manipulating her mind, her thoughts, her beliefs. She could have even a male energy in her life. That could be a very passionate person. But they were on the go, on the run. I don't want to get into relationships. But like I said, these relationships impact our careers. And I feel like even the handler energy, like sometimes people are placed in our lives as handlers to distract us, to deter us from our greatest success, to keep us locked into some situations that don't serve us. Somebody could give her flowers. I heard something about respect. Respect? I guess when you give someone their flowers to show them respect, maybe. Somebody could be giving her flowers. I don't know if that landed on the award. Yeah. Yup. The award. She could end up getting some type of award, or somebody could just be giving her flowers, or she could win some type of award. She could be very giving, very loving, very generous. Somebody could be generous with her. She could be somebody that gives to the needy. She could also be somebody that's like really generous with her family and friends. And for some reason, I'm feeling like I'm led to say, like, don't be too generous. Don't be too generous. Look, this person, this is like the DDG card where it's like you need to step out the box. And when I was pulling the cards, I heard that thing from the NIGGAs in Paris where he was like you got to do something provocative or something like that. And the guy was like, no, it's not. Like, whatever you got to do to get the people going. And this is the energy I get. Like, you need to do something out of the box, extraordinary. I feel like everybody's going through this. They're having creative blockages. And a lot of people don't know that the reason why they have creative blockages, 2 reasons that I'm downloading right now, is that people are literally doing magic to block your creativity. People are stealing your creativity, your energy, your energetic force. You have guys that you sleep with that steal your energetic force. And then people literally steal your creative ideas. So people are stealing her creativity, her energetic force. And also the other thing I wanted to say about why sometimes people don't make it is because, like, God is going to block other people's blessings. Like, blessings that are meant for you, don't be too generous. Don't be too generous. Blessings that are meant for you, knowing that Chloe could be like a super generous person, he's not going to give it to her, give her that blessing until she gets out of certain situations. I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it, and I'm sorry. About the music industry, because I know a lot of the time celebrities watch these readings, and yeah. But she needs to cut the cord, cut ties with certain toxic people in her life, in her career, so that they don't benefit, or she doesn't overextend herself, so that other people could benefit from her hard work. And I'm also getting the energy of people blocking her shine. Like, somebody doesn't want her to outshine them. Somebody feels threatened by Chloe's light. Damn. They go that guy again, that hot boy. Hot boy. Baby, you got what I want. This hot boy, the guy that wants to be free. Handler energy, a distraction. Somebody's being sent in as a distraction. Child. Water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could have it in their chart. They go to them flowers again. Somebody might try to come showing up with flowers to her. Coming in with I'm getting that Ronnie Romance energy. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know I love you, girl. You know you the baddest. You know you can sing it. You the best singer in the world, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that the person is coming in to gas her up, but they have ulterior motives is the energy I'm getting. They're a distraction. A distraction. She needs to invest in herself. She may even meet someone that wants to invest in her genuinely. But she needs to invest in herself, invest in her craft, and nurture herself. She needs to be nurtured. She has a lot of healing. I feel like it's even things that could have happened to her in her childhood. I'm not saying like essay or anything like that, because that's the first thing that comes to people's minds. But I feel like there's some childhood healing, especially with her being in the industry like that. Like, being famous and dealing with things like that is a lot for a child. As much as people want fame, fortune, and acclaim, it's a lot. It is a lot. What do I do? It says mirror relationship. Look, there's a love thing. There's a love thing that's sent in as a distraction. She could be somebody that sits in like the mirror and does her makeup. Like those old, I'm thinking of like Jackie. I want to say Jackie O, but that's not who I'm thinking of. The one that was friends with Michael Jackson, and she got married mad times, and Michael Jackson was like at her wedding when she married that younger guy. I forgot her name. But anyway, it says the mirror shows your relationship dynamics. Be honest with your role. She could be doing too much in relationships. She could be playing, I'm hearing like that wife, playing like a wife to somebody who isn't her husband. Flowers. There's something connecting to flowers. Flowers for me is always innocence. And I'm getting the energy of how like your childhood impacts how you show up in relationships. So there's something from her childhood that she needs to heal so that she can meet this guy that's going to want to love her, have her back, support, and nurture her properly. So somebody's coming in for Chloe. And I heard the song, I Just Want to Love You Right, Treat You Right. I think that's a reggae song. Study room, research. There we go with the research. Research, facts, choice. Your choice depends on research. Wait until you have all the facts. She needs to do her research. She could be somebody that likes to read a lot of books. She could study things. She could study people. She could be very observant is the energy I'm getting. She probably likes a little gossip herself too. She probably be on them gossip blogs. I'm picturing her in like the shade room because she likes her tea. But she could be very smart. But before she makes a certain decision, she needs to do her research. And we saw that too. To make a strategic move is very important. And the toilet, empty, chaos, restart. Flush away life's chaos and embrace healthier interactions. There are toxic people in her life that want to see her downfall. These are people close to her in her circle is the energy I'm getting. I'm even getting toilet magic. Like somebody could be like doing stuff in a toilet. So if she shares a bathroom with somebody or something, she needs to be careful with that. Make sure she cleans her bathroom very well because there's residual energy that she needs to be mindful of. And lastly, it says, let everything that breathes sing praises to the Lord. Amen. Or if you want to look up that verse, y'all, is Psalm 150, verse 6. And then it says, light is shed upon the righteous and joy on the upright in heart. Psalm 97, verse 11. Praise God. I am praying for Chloe and her career. I hope she finds huge success. I think she's already like super dope, super successful. But I know there's probably a level that she wants to reach that she doesn't feel like she's reached yet. And I hope she does reach that level of success. Until then, thank you so much for watching and listening. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Happy healing, y'all. Bye.